Hi, this is Joanna. This is Teaching Simulation 2, Lesson Plan 2 from Unit 6B, American File 3 Intermediate, Judging by Appearances. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? Good. That's good to hear. Now, as you sit down, please, you will see that there are pieces of paper turned upside down like this on your desks. Please do not turn them over. Do not look at them yet. Just sit down. Yes, you're looking at a blank page. Yes, thank you, Jose. Yes, do not turn them over. Wait until everybody is seated, and when I tell you, you may look at them, but you are only going to look at them for a short time. Is everybody seated? Thank you. All right, now you may turn them over and do not discuss them with your neighbors. Just look at them quietly. Figure out what it is, and in about 15 more seconds I'm going to ask you to turn them over again. Yes, and I will collect them. Good. No, you can't keep them. Okay, thank you. All right, I've collected them. All right, now I am going to show you another picture. So take a look at this. Oh dear. This is not the one I wanted. Okay. No. This is the one I want you to look at. All right. This is the picture I would like you to look at now. Everybody together. It does look a little bit like your picture, doesn't it? Yes, but a little bit different? How so? Yes. There's this feather. Yes. Now, what do you see? You can tell me. You see a young woman with a hat and a feather coming up. Yes. And what do you see? You see an old woman, an old lady. Ah, it looks like we are all seeing different pictures. Why do you think that is? It's some kind of illusion. Yes. And also because I gave you different pictures. I gave half of you the picture that looks more like an old woman and the other half that looks more like a young lady. So, what did you first see when I showed you this picture? You saw the old lady, and did you have the picture of the old lady? Yes. And you saw the young lady. And did I give you the young lady picture first? Yes. So most of you saw the picture that was on your desk as soon as you looked at this, correct? No? Okay, a couple of people didn't, but most of you did. All right. That's interesting. So the picture you saw first, so what you already had in your mind, what you were expecting to see is what you saw when I showed you the composite, the combined pictures together. Right. Now, do you see a connection between seeing what you expect to see or what you have already looked at and how we look at people and things based on what we expect from our upbringing, from growing up in our culture, from what we think things should be like? Maybe? Okay, maybe. And we do judge things by how they look, right? Okay. All right, now, let's move on from that for a minute and take a look at advice and grammar. Does anyone remember what kind of language we use when we talk about advice? Giving advice. Yes. We say should and could, right? Should and could, which are modals of advice. Well, they are also used for other things. What other words can you think of? Maybe, may, can, can't, yes. Like these. Can and can't, modals of possibility. Could, must, may, might, yes. We can call these also modals of deduction. So some can be used for advice and some can be used for deduction. Right. What is deduction? Deduction is guessing when we do not have more information about something other than what we see, or only based on a little bit of information. Right. So we guess about people using might, may, could, must, also can't. Remember can't? And you'll see how. All right, everybody, please turn to the handout, page 60, that I've given all of you. And this is what it looks like. Okay, this part up here is what we're going to be looking at on your handout. Yes, there are 3 pictures. You are going to look at the photos of the people, and then in a couple of minutes you're going to match these sentences with the pictures. Which sentences do you think go with which pictures? I give you 2 minutes to do that, and you can work with a partner if you want to. Go ahead. Any questions? What page? We are on page 60, the handout, and we are doing part A and part B. We are checking and working together. What are we doing? Matching these sentences, yes, with the pictures you think that they're going to go with. Thank you. Okay, everybody's done? All right, now I want you to turn to page 106, right here, and check your answers. See how correct you were in your guesses or your deductions. Were you correct in matching the pictures to the answers? Check your answers and then go back again. Okay, check your answers. You've done this, now you're on this. And you're done, and go back to page 60. What page are we going to? Yes, page 60. Okay. Here we go. You're back at page 60. Do part D. Part D, look at the sentences in A and answer these 3 questions. Yes. Which modal verb means it's possible? Which modal verb means it's very likely to happen? It probably will happen. And which modal verb means it's impossible? Can't. Right. Okay. Check your answers with your partner. Good. With your neighbor? Yes, if you don't have a partner, you can check with the people around you. That's okay. Good. So, which modal verb means it's possible? Might? Yes. What do you think, Andre? Could? Yes. May? Maybe? Yes. Good. Sue? All right. Which modal verb means it's very likely to happen? Must. Yes, thank you. And which verb means it's impossible? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Jose. Could, can't. Right. Very good. All right. Now, I'd like you to turn to page 143 in your grammar book. 143. I've got it on the board here. Sue, what page are we turning to? 60? No. Jose? Yes, 143. Everybody, turn to page 143. Yes. And take a look at your grammar bank. You're going to practice these. You're going to use this and practice. Start with A. Look at the picture. Look at the picture of the man and match the sentences in this part, this column, and this column. What you don't finish today, you can do for homework. I'll give you a few minutes to do that. Once you're finished, part A, yes. Once you're finished part A, you can do part B, and then we will go on. And the rest, yes, if you don't finish, you can do it for homework, correct. So what are we doing? Part A, and then part B, correct. Yes, good, all right. Now, you've finished part A, you can do the rest for homework. The rest meaning part C, yes, here at the bottom. Thank you for asking. Okay, now I want to show you a picture. No, you don't need to turn your pages yet. I want to show you a picture, and I'm going to ask you a question. Do you recognize this person? Does anybody recognize this person? Andre? Bing? No? You've never seen this person before? All right. Without knowing who she is, what kind of person do you think she is just from looking at the picture? A singer? Maybe. Yeah, maybe she's a singer. She's older. Okay, and she doesn't follow fashion. That's a very kind and nice way to say that. Right. Good. Okay. So nobody knows who she is? All right. I'll tell you who she is. Her name is Susan Boyle. Yes, she is older. How old is she here? 47. And she was on Britain's Got Talent. Do any of you know this show? It's a TV show. And she sang on this show in front of judges. She was an amateur. She was not a professional, which some of you guessed. She sang I Dreamed a Dream, which is the song from Les Miserables, a famous musical. Correct. Now, look at this picture again. This is her. Would you recognize her? No. Why not? Thank you, Sue, because she's all dressed up, she has makeup, she looks completely different. She looks like a pro. Yes, she looks like a pro singer. That's right. Would you have guessed from here that this is the same person? No. But do you see how we judge people on appearances? It's very interesting. I would like you all to have this, turn to this page, and I will put you in groups, and we're going to read the article. Okay? Thank you.